Test, test. Okay, it's still kind of quiet, but whatever. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I really like this stuff. And at the last art swap, I found this fucking fantastic, very wet-looking dark blue that I've already cut the wavies into on the bottom. I love how watery this looks, which is perfect because this is for a mermaid outfit. Sort of ambiguous mermaid, water spirit, siren kind of thing. To my great horror and regret, I had mistaken my baby for a basketball. Some really irregular, wavy back and forth pattern on this. Make it look more stylized, wavy, watery. Oh, cool. And that's neat, so it's multiple grades. heck? Well, I hope high school is not too bad, and whatever you get up to afterward is also not too bad. Maybe even fun and good. And thankfully, you have a lot of freedom with stuff like Mermaid Tales. And also, when stuff's in the water, it can just do stuff. Gotta think about, like, the flat plane of the tails swooping around. I don't know what position they're in, but okay. I don't pretty like it now that it's layered more. But I was thinking of where's the front of this? At the front side? Yeah, I think. No, wait, that's. Okay, this side's the front. I was thinking of. Heck, carbon stuff. Putting one of these layers between these two. I might shorten it a bit so that peeks out from the bottom of it. Then I could even layer it over a bit. I'm not sure I will, but sort of have it like that. I think I like that sort of stylized deal going on. Because I want it to be stylized, but have the general sort of idea of water swishing around as I walk around. That kind of idea. Bunch of fish references. Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess depending on the type of mermaid tail you're going for, fish references could help because it's based off a fish tail. But you have to get like the fins. It also depends on how you like to draw the mermaid tail itself. Because some people like to still put in like the joints for the knees so that you'll see like it'll have like the proportions of a leg but then become a fishtail. So you'll have like the the hips going into the thigh, and then there will be a significant like joint or bend where the knee is, and then it'll go down, and where the ankles or the tail will fan out. Some people just have sort of like a snake tail going on, where it's like there's no leg joints in there, it's just all swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. So, like, I guess it depends on what style of mermaid you're going for, really. I wonder if I'll have enough fabric for it, but I kind of want to, where's that other piece? Like, I also have some of this fabric from an old skirt that's very, like, it looks like very colorful water, and I kind of want to incorporate that. Maybe that would look under here. And I have another piece of very wet looking fabric that is a lighter shade, more of a softer teal. So I kind of want to put that in between here. I kind of like that too. This is all beat up because I had this under the main skirt before, and it's been stepped on and dragged through the dirt a whole bunch. I do kind of like that because you can sort of see that through there, and it like layers over it. And have it go across like that, and they could go back and forth like that. Yeah, usually I see mermaid and siren sort of interchangeably used, but I guess they're going off a specific definition then. Because, like, the older definitions of sirens are just like naked ladies in the water and they don't even have fishtails. That's also one interpretation of them. Like, if I had that under there first, because that sort of darkens that color just a little bit, then would that change it enough so I wouldn't need to put a panel in there? Or where the heck is that other fabric? All my stuff is a mess over here and I don't know where that fabric went. Yeah, I've also got this lace. I was like, I don't know if I want to stylize it that much, but you know how like foam collects at the edge of water and stuff like that? I was like, maybe I could have a little bit of lace like on the edge of these or under these to make it look like foam rolling up. Is that it? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's much softer, watery fabric, but I don't have very much of it. It's like, it's this much. This is not a lot. So I would have to use this very sparingly and like cut it into strips. I was thinking it'd be nice to have sort of a gradient going over here, so I can either like, hmm, hmm, hmm. Oh, okay. I guess that's a bit newer. Yeah, because it's like I've kind of seen both, because like it's like either the just naked human woman siren who are actually an evil sea creature, or it's the version where they're like, you know, they're gonna eat you. They're gonna pull the sailors down into the water and drown them after luring them in their beautiful voices. But I also see those get sort of used interchangeably with mermaid no matter what. So I guess some people are coming up with siren designs that they decided are like siren only. That's fun. I do like that, but it's too much of a contrast from the top, so I think I'm gonna wait to figure out how to use this, but I definitely want this bottom one connected down here. I should probably ruffle this one too, so it really sort of flows out along the ground. I just don't know how much I need to ruffle it, because I have two strips that I cut out that are pretty long. Hydration check. Ugh. Posture check. It's like I could leave this one full length, go down at the bottom of the skirt. Wearing long skirts at the ranch is not generally recommended because they're kind of hard to deal with all the dust and the climbing and all of that. But I want the outfit to cover my feet. So it looks like it's just water and like vaguely fin shaped things all the way down. And it sort of splits at the front, vaguely like a mermaid tail. Mm. I would have to connect this like this. Okay. Mm. It's okay for the little bits to come out. Usually no one's looking that closely at the outfit. A lot of people have complimented me on this outfit, though, which to me is a little strange considering that I haven't put a huge amount of work into it. But I'm also like, I guess something is going right here. Although, never base your art stuff off of if other people compliment it, as that doesn't really matter. Some of those things like where I'm like, okay. Man, I wonder if I'll have time to make my face fins before next weekend. Because I had the pieces made out, but then I moved, and then they got all over the place, and I put them over there, and now I don't know where they are. Fuck. But like, I made the little wire pieces, and I measured it out, and I was gonna put them on my headdress. Do I have my headdress with me? Oh yeah, my headdress is still in the closet. I gotta adjust that too. Um, and I want to like carefully layer liquid latex over it and make like my own latex face fin prop because I think face fins are really cute detail in mermaid designs. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna do the 2 layer thing, or the 2 section thing. If I do that, it'll be a lot of ruffling. So I should pin it into place real fast and then stand up and hold it up and see if I like it. Mm. 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 Yeah, there's also the harpy bird lady type thing. I think a siren would just have to somehow get a hold of some garlic bread and just have the smell of the garlic bread wafting over the waves. Fucking love garlic bread. Okay, and here's the side seam. So approximately here. Yeah, a siren could definitely get way more shiny fabrics. and be like, look, we have this fabric that perfectly simulates water. It's so beautiful. It would look great for your Ren Fair costume. Then I'll get close. They'll be like, stop culturally appropriating mermaids. And they'll eat me. But that'll be okay. Because I'll be like, wow, I didn't know mermaids were actually a thing, actually. Honestly, I'm okay with knowing this is the last thing I know before I am eaten to death by mermaids. Or sirens, whichever one. I'm just gonna keep using them interchangeably. It's like, it really bothers some people. Like, I know it's, one of the things that bothers Skelebi, but technically, fauns and satyrs are significantly different. There's even a difference in how you spell, fawn versus fawn. If you spell fawn with a U, that means sort of like the, like just like a goat person or a deer person or something with the legs, and they're usually meant to be more like not extremely horny, and then the satyrs or the fawns with a W are the horny ones who are always chasing nymphs and getting drunk and stuff like that. And some people are real particular about that. I am not seeing. Yeah, it's one of those types of myths that I think just got sort of consolidated over time. It's like beings that lure ships to crash against the rocks, and it turned into like from birds to fish because it's like, oh, fish people, stories of like sailors seeing beautiful women in the water floating around. And then it probably just sort of coalesced from there. Everything sort of got put in the same basket. I love how watery this looks. It's so cool. Okay. Be some serious ruffle on the edge of this at least, but hopefully it'll make it look more wavy. Yeah, they do look really cool, and they're like just. I like it as like part of the monster aspect because like they look human, but they're off, and you realize that they're just too long. That's kind of creepy. And also, it's like they're like a sea serpent or something. Oh, God. Sorry, that sneeze snuck up on me. Jesus. Jump scared by my own sneeze like a fucking sleeping dog. Mm. Oh, cool. Sounds like a neat scene. Also very fun to draw. Because mermaids slash sirens are just they're fun. Mm. That hangs just from here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Do like that. I still kind of want to put a little bit under here, so I'm not sure if I should do the double-sided thing or. Because I do like the amount of swoosh I'm getting off of this. Huh. Double waffle from earlier. Mm. 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 I also have this other material from this skirt that's lighter in tone than these other two fabrics, so maybe I could cut a strip off of here and get that going between these two. Sort of, might be the kind of gradient I need. Yeah, consider that. Hello. Today I'm making some adjustments to a costume of mine that I wear when I volunteer at a local Ren Fair every year. It's sort of like a mermaidy, water spirity sort of thing going on. And I found this lovely, shiny, very wet, watery looking material at one of the free arts and crafts exchanges I host, and I was like, oh, I need that for my mermaid. It's so water. It is so water. So right now I'm pinning these on and ruffling them to see how I like it like this. Although even just as I pin it, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go with this. Let's find that side seam, and then the approximate middle of this. I know I don't have a great view of what I'm working on, but I never do. Mm. Hmm. That does sound pretty high for Celsius. It's been pretty moderate here. It's like the moment it became September, suddenly the weather was like, oh, technically fall. I'm gonna start getting some brisk chill winds going on. It's still been kind of hot and muggy in the middle of the day, but more and more we're getting those brisk breezes. Snakes is from the Snake Province in Snaketopia. Now I can make that sound a bit more interesting. Snakes is from the Scales Province of Reptiletopia. I don't know. They're in Canada, eh? Oh, Saint Viper Brook sounds badass. I like it. Mm. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Celsius to Fahrenheit. So 40. Jesus. Yeah, that's 104 Fahrenheit. And 31 is 87, so that's not too bad. I mean, it's warm out, but it's not like it's close to the 90s, so not super comfortable. But I deal with heat way better than cold. I know high 80s to some people is like absolutely miserable. Yeah, the humidity really makes everything worse. I hate that we're getting humidity where I live now. This is the Southwest. We're supposed to be dry. Still not entirely sure what that means, but it sounds uncomfortable and bad. Oh, yeah, 'cause your hair. Fuck. That sucks, dude. Hmm. It's got this sort of dark water thing going on. Huh. It would be cool to give them, like, beaks. Because, I mean, there are, like, squids and octopuses that have beaks, so, I mean, a beak wouldn't be too far off. It can also tie into the bird thing. It'd be pretty interesting to give them, like, the forelimbs, like, like turn their arms into, like, bird legs. I think that could be pretty cool. Just a real monstrous looking design. Okay, I do really like how this is layering. I still have this hard cut here though, because I really like these fabrics, but I would like more of like, cut these little strips that I cut off earlier. I could layer them like that. I do like how the frizzy part of this goes up, but also I'm like, not sure how I could layer that. I might have to just hand sew around it so I carefully pick little bits of this and then let this fluff go upward. Or I could also have it going down like that. That kind of adds to the hard line. If I had it like that, where it's sort of folding over. And I've got a few pieces like this because I had to cut this off 4 times, so I've got a lot of the little frizzy edges already. Dang it. I'll have to lay these on a larger space. Got a bit of this material that I was going to see. Maybe if I put some under here, if it would help me with this kind of flow. Just a little hesitant to cut a piece off in case I like don't like it. And then I want to keep a larger piece for something later. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta go fuck it and try it out anyway. I do like these all together. This one isn't as shiny, but I do feel like it adds something. I kind of feel like when water is flowing and there's a part of it that's like really deep and kind of opaque because the light hasn't hit the surface of it yet, you know? That might help to have just like a little bit peeking out around here, and then also it will help this sort of start blending in. Okay, I think I am gonna cut a few strips off of this. How big this gotta be? About as long as this one. And then I'm gonna have to wibble it to get the wobblies in there. I think some of the purple in there wouldn't hurt. Okay. Set that down. Careful with the pins. Okay. Hip. Guess I could. That was gonna like make a mark, but I could also line it up with this crack that's in the plastic. Yeah. It's just a little past that. I started cutting it a bit low there, but that's fine. Can't remember what this is made out of. I might be able to like burn him the other ones where you just take a lighter and burn it along the edge to keep it from fraying. This one probably has to actually be hemmed. Trying to work with like recycled and old materials as much as I can here. So far the entire thing is made out of old skirts and stuff like that. It's almost right down the middle of the board too. It's pretty easy to measure actually. It's already pretty torn up over there. It's holding together, so maybe I can save hemming it for later. Hemming things is a hassle. I should definitely be able to go around the entire hem, so I think I'll... I think some of the pins don't start getting stuck in each other. I might just pin that bottom piece in place because I really like how that's in there. And then I just kind of want to make it work. Yeah. Okay, actually, I have to sew now. unplug the laptop and plug in the sewing machine. Move my waffles. Oh yeah, I was considering adding like cording to the bottom of some of the things, but I might have to like add that in by hand later, because that would be like if I'm gonna do the foam. Go plug that in. Gotta dive under this desk. Dust. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, I don't top thread it yet. Where's the right, I had that out. Damn it, where was it? I do still have a bunch of this, so I can just, I mean, it's blue. It'll go with the theme. Yeah, I can put that on there. Okay, I think the way to use these ones is you have to put them in a cup behind the sewing machine. Oh. Some light. Okay, both back there. Okay. Put this toward the edge so I can wrap this around it. Sew it like this. Pull this up a bit so it doesn't drag it down. Where's the paddle? There it is. Okay. A hydration check. Wait. Okay, good. Friggin' making sure I have the right thing set up. Okay. I think 3 will be fine. No zigzag, normalized stitch. Okay. Put the fucking foot down. I'm out of practice, to say the least. Wow, I did not help myself by putting the pins backward here. Wait, what? Did I completely forget to pin this part? Oh my god. Great job, me. Okay. Heck. Okay, it was just like a couple of pins in the wrong direction. It's also a small section on pins. Don't know how I missed that. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Fuck. I really hope that didn't bunch up over there. Okay, it doesn't feel like it. Wait, fuck. Ah, damn it. Bobbing around already. Time for a refill. Have to go over that one spot a couple times. Thankfully, this is under everything. Okay, which way does that go again? That way? Alright. Come on, damn it. This way, right? There we go. I'm holding the spool in place while the bobbin refills. Sorry about the annoying noise. It is especially annoying to me because I'm right in front of it. Okay. Mm. There it is. Go backstitched over that, so it should be pretty solid. I like how even though this stuff is all slippery and messy, it's actually pretty easy to control. I almost said pretty hard to control, and I was like, no, that's not what I mean. It's actually pretty easy to control. Hmm. Don't. Okay, good. About halfway around. Oh, right, the other two on the other side were in the wrong direction because that's where I started them. Okay. I just I really like that. Just the I don't even know if it's not very visible through here, but to me, this like the shininess under this looks freaking great. It would work really well for like a more celestial themed outfit. But yeah, you can definitely cross over celestial stuff in the ocean, navigation and all that. Right, almost back together. Fix up the strings later. Good, I like that. Hmm. Minute. Hmm. I've got these old embroidered panels on the front. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not. I kind of like them. They have sort of a water spilling down vibe, but unfortunately, this one got like really badly stained by something, and I don't know what it is, and nothing can get it out. Like, is it oil? I don't know. And I don't know what got on here, but I think it might be paint. It's like a little yellow and red spot. Either that or it's fucking ketchup and mustard. I literally have no idea. But they're on there. So either I have to cover them up with something or remove them completely. I think I'm gonna need to lay this out more to see what I want to do with the I guess I could just use this little table. I could move this. Um, Yeet. Stickers. Also on the side. Frickin' a sticker tour. That's a friend of mine. Bunch of stuff I got here from the local conventions. That's one of Sassy's stickers, the Odd Angel. That's the place I'm doing this costume for. These all came from a Hello Kitty Summer Festival set. This sticker came when I got some stuff off the official Arizona Iced Tea site. They have so much crazy stuff on the Arizona Iced Tea site. You can put together a full outfit, motherfucker. You can put together a full outfit where you completely cover yourself in the cherry blossom pattern from the green tea with ginseng design, please. Okay? Okay, camera? Fuck. Alright. Every time I accidentally move something, I'm like, oh no. And this is the top for this, which is not quite in the same color palette, but I really like how it has this mesh, and I like how it looks together with the full outfit. I'm so tempted to make a shell bra, but I like this. I was thinking of adding like little shiny beads to it or something that would look like water falling down. Can't remember if I have anything that would work for that though. I should look through my stuff. Hit. Son of a bitch. Hmm. Another. I keep getting my headset cord caught on things and knocking things over. Son of a bitch. I do like these darker segments. Maybe I should put them toward the back. Which way is this facing? And I really want to work on having like a dedicated sewing area with more table space and everything. But I can't do that yet. I still have to organize a bunch of other stuff. Wait for some other stuff to happen. That at the back. I'll have to pin that down so it's like that, and then I'll figure out how I want to cut this. Yeah, I could like layer it over like that. I'll have to bring us that spot in the garage later where we have the nice open floor. Yeah, the more I look at this layered over that, the more I like it. Especially because the little fuzzy's going up. Mm. Naked grandpa jump scare. Granddad's off his meds again, someone go get him. I have this stuff. Just not sure if I want to use it. Not sure if it might be a bit too much, but also this outfit's kind of supposed to be a lot, so. Like maybe if I layer this around the old thing, then it could kind of look like sort of the general idea that like this part is the water and then the tail is like in the water, sort of. I might have to like pin that all the way around and see. I'll probably have to hand sew it anyway because this would be a real bitch to keep in line in the machine. Or maybe not as hard as I think, I don't know. Maybe I should just try it. But then if I don't like it, it'll be a hassle to take apart too. And I have very limited amounts of these fabrics. So I kind of have to be decisive, but also, like, careful. Okay, I do actually really like that. See, it's like, this camera has such a weird range. There's like the body of it, and then here's where I'll add this, which will sort of fuzz up into this. I might be able to add just a little bit more on top of that to really help it get that sort of scaled, sort of finny go up in there. And this would be like the foam collecting around the water. And this part still needs to be adjusted. And this part's down here. I'm not entirely sure about the lace yet, but I do like the idea of the lace. I just don't know if it'll really mesh well with the whole outfit, or if other people will even understand what I'm trying to get at. I guess I could run it by the housemates to see if they understand what the lace is. The pin. Yeah, definitely want to layer that on top. I just have to figure out how am I going to attach this. I could start off by like, I'll have to lay it out flat anyway, but I could start off with putting like little dots of fabric glue just to keep it in place, and then go through with stitches, and I can make the stitches wobbly. Yeah, I think that'll help. If I should cut out this fancy part and just leave it to the mostly blue part. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll just leave like a hint of it. I'll probably use a scrap for something else. And the same on the other end. Okay, this is a bit wider than this, so yeah, okay, that'll still be enough to go around. It won't be as roughly, but that's fine. Hey, nice. Congrats on getting a good grade at cookies, something which actually is both reasonable to want and possible to achieve. Oh, my back. I'd make a joke about being old, but I've had back problems from leaning over my sewing projects since forever. That's more of a type for chronically ill joke. And boy, genetic disorders, am I right? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna attach that and that. I'm gonna take a little break where I look through my beads and stuff and see if I have something I would like to use for the top. Do have a bunch of little pearls. I could add pearls to some of the other stuff I already wear. I was hoping I still had some clear beads, but I don't know if I do. Some of these are clear, but there's not a lot of them. Oh yeah, my little metal skulls. These things are cute. They're just quite heavy because they're metal. Not sure what type of metal. Steel, maybe? Probably some nickel involved. I feel like they're too heavy to have nickel involved, actually. Also, I haven't gotten an allergic reaction from them yet. Never used this very nice selection of beads. Maybe I should order swap it. Ah, also I have turquoise skulls. Love these. I should probably add more skulls to my outfit. I mean, there's the same color range. Honestly, being pals with the teachers, or just like being, not necessarily pals, but getting along well with the teachers can help you a lot. Keep these out as potential decorations because I've got sort of a very pretty, shiny, sparkly mermaid thing going on, but I love the scary monster side of mermaids. And I also love the contrast between the cute and sparkly and shiny and the scary. Yeah, they're making noises when you get up. Or, like, if you also start making noises when you sit down, I believe the metamorphosis will be complete. You'll just completely be an old man by that point. Gotta be careful. Fuck. I'm gonna try to fish out all the clear ones. There's something about just, like, carefully looking through tiny little pieces of something, or just sifting through stuff. Looking through a box of stickers or whatever. That's just like, oh, I'm hunting for treasures. And I could absolutely make little, like, because my plan currently is to add little things onto the top that look like just sort of little, like, drippy water lines. And I might also add, like, a little string of pearls across the chest or something. Or, like, have an extra necklace. These aren't really sea pearls, though. So I'm not sure. It'd be cooler if they were, like, you know, the not completely round ones. And I have a bunch of fishing line that I've saved. So not only is that on a theme, because fish and ocean pollution, but also very thin, very clear. Just gotta remember where I put my fishing line. There's a stain on it. What is that? Is that even a bead? Oh, fuck, I lost it. Very facial expression. Eh. Freaking stop. Okay. That's a tiny googly eye. It escaped from the googly eye box. There we go. Maybe I could drill a hole through these and incorporate them somehow. Sporklies. Oh man, I forgot about that experiment. That glitter just kind of stuck in there because I didn't let the resin dry for long enough. It's a strawberry. Oh, oh, broken pop socket basic. It still pops. Can't even remember why I have a... Could also have stuff that's not necessarily clear beads doing little drippies, but silver would work better than gold for that. Oh, a metal tassels. Peer-reviewed successful facial expression. I like great stuff. Love your work. Keep it up. Where did I put my scissors? Well, I shouldn't really use scissors to cut wires. Son of a bitch, are you kidding me? I barely jostled that. Like that. Like, it's stable. I don't know how it keeps falling over. Well, I guess it's not stable. How much time's it been? Fuck. Okay, I can do about 3 more minutes. On stream anyway. Also, my back hurts. I want to take a break. I think I'm using these for some sort of little jewelry piece or something. There's tiny little golden beads that I really like. They're like donut shaped. But also, I'm not sure. Take the skulls as a possibility. I always have a bunch of little tiny plastic bags, and then when I actually need them, I don't know where the hell they are. Was I not keeping some over here? What the fuck? For now, I'm gonna use this as a little treasure box. Little treasure box that I killed some pirates to get. Fuck. Man, one thing I would love for this costume, that I would have to do some research first to see if they're compatible with, like, dentures, but, I want to get some, like, sharp faux teeth. Specifically the kind that are just, like, zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Like, all of the teeth are sharp and not just, like, the canines. I'd probably just injure myself with them and bite my tongue horribly or something like that, but, like, I want to try them so bad. I think they would look great with this. I'm doing your treasure box with my treasures in it. Alright. Then I have another little box that might also have something useful in it, but I'm not sure. Did I miss something there? Mm-mm. Oh. That was my feed the cat alarm. I have this one. It's kind of yellowed, but some of the other ones are not completely clear either. Huh. Could drill a hole through that. A frickin' fishing bobber. Maybe I should put this somewhere. Yeah, the moment that alarm goes off, my cat remembers that she's starving. She's not in here, I guess. She must be in the living room. Otherwise, she would be staring at me and crying. Oh god, I forgot about this. It's a little Tokidoki seahorse charm. Maybe I could fix this up. Like, it's kind of beat up, but maybe I could fix this up and add it to my outfit somewhere. Little one-armed Tokidoki mermaid. She used to be holding, like, a little mirror. Yeah, but I had it as a keychain, so it's all busted now. The tail is broken off. Kinda wanna restore that later. Oh yeah, a little Tokidoki Unicorno that I repainted a long time ago. Little ice cream. I love going through these old boxes. I just completely freaking forget stuff is in here. Key might work well. Is this the one that... Oh, it's not. It's not the one that... I had another key that, like, swiveled open. I don't know where it is. I'm like, maybe the key could work? It's got a little heart on it. Maybe it could be, like, secret key to a treasure chest or something like that. Oh, put it with the stuff. Why do I have a $1 coin in here? Hmm. Great. Mother, why hast thou forsaken me? So many tiny little bows. Random seashell. I have a lot of random seashells. They just kind of appear. Oh man, yeah, it's something I was working on a long time ago and completely forgot about. It was gonna be like the original that I was gonna try to make a mold out of to make like little resin shaker charms, but it would be like an anime eye with all the little sparklies floating around in it. I was having trouble figuring out how to do it though. Chains are fun for mermaids. Is this one too shiny though? I would have to like weather it or something. Yeah, a lot of stuff I put in here I completely freaking forget about. I find it later when I'm like just looking for a little trinket. I am a scary bird. Can I even focus on this? Yeah. It hangs like this, so it kind of just looks like it's got like a creepy little human head. Like it's got the pointed top, but the way it's curved just kind of. Hey, look, it's an original siren. Yeah. Oh, Brand, these are so cool. I wish I could find more of them, but it's a tiny little. It's a locket shaped like a book that apparently I put a roll of paper in here at some point. There's nothing on the roll of paper. Maybe I was trying to think of something to put on the roll of paper. I just never thought of it. For some reason I put it with a little key. Isn't that cute? It's a little book locket. Don't know if I could use it for this cosplay. It might be too small of a feature. A very blue droplet. Might be able to do something with that, but don't know. I already have a few necklaces I regularly wear with this. These bracelet cups and everything. Oh my god, one of my old piercings. Why is this in this box? This should be with the piercings. I was able to put this through my industrial, or on the sides of my industrial. It's pretty cute. I kind of want to get a piercing in my other ear that I could just wear something like this on all the time. I had to save up for other things first, though. More skulls. Magnets? Very weak magnets. Huh. Tiny recordable cassette. Frickin' AT&T micro cassette. These are always so nostalgic. Let me try to make sure that as much of this is wound up as possible so the tape doesn't get damaged. I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it, but I used to rewind VHSs and cassettes just for fun when I was a kid. My mom would be like, "Here you go," and I'd be like, "Oh boy." I still have trouble not touching the tape though. Be very careful not to touch the tape. I don't know if I still have a recorder for this. I have a regular cassette player and recorder. Oh yeah, this little fake magazine came with I think a Mycene doll. I don't even know if I still have that doll, but I hope I do. Yeah, I was probably trying to consider whether to add it to a cosplay or something at the time, and like if I should add something that was related to it, or if I just wanted to put something silly on it. Oh, giant plushy eyes. I should like do something with these. Like put them in a plushie perhaps. Okay, well I didn't really find anything in here besides the key that I could use, but that's still good. Still found the key. Man, I have a ton of these little glass boxes because I had an idea of something I wanted to do with them a long time ago. I still have not gotten around to doing that. I think I could work on that soon. Oh yeah, and I also found the little mermaid charm. Not the mermaid charm. I put that back. The seahorse charm. Ugh. Okay. I considered adding some of this, but I don't think it would help. This is really cool. It's like weighted cord. I'm pretty sure the purpose of this stuff is to add weight to the edges of dresses. Like people in plays and dance heavy shows and stuff like that, movies, get this sort of weight thing like sewn into the hem of a skirt so that when they're spinning around and doing moves, the hem of the skirt flies all over the place. Oh my god, I forgot I had a ton of these little iridescent, like, angel wings. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of Halloween stuff in here mostly. Like spiders. And glitter spider. It's not the box I thought it was, but I think I might have consolidated that box into another box, so it's fine. Okay. That's all Halloween stuff now. And some random angel wings. Hmm. 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 This little box of doll jewelry and accessories, mostly for Monster High dolls. Right, look, it's a miniature Plumbus. I can't remember why I have that. Okay, there it is. This is just like a little mini bracelet or necklace or something. Looks like someone else made it. I think I got this at the doll swap one year in a pack of something else. Well, it's got little clear beads, so I can use that. I don't really have any dolls that would fit right now either, so. Extra arm. Whose arm is this? I can't remember. It's like gray. Uh, Twyla? No, she's kind of purple with gray accents. I can't remember whose arm that is. Hmm. Mm. Oh yeah, there's random little charms and stuff. Oh my god, that's where I put the mini guns. Oh my god, hell yeah. Freaking check these out. They're just tiny little plastic gold guns. They came out of a prize machine, like a capsule machine. This is a freaking crystalline corgi. And I got a whole bunch of little guns while they were still there at that one store. Because I was like, some of these are doll scale. Some of these are very tiny doll scale. Mostly I just wanted the pistols. This freaking revolver is fantastic. I like having my smaller dolls who's holding it. I don't even know why. It's probably not even that funny to anyone else, but to me, it's very funny to have tiny little shiny guns to my dolls. Unnecessarily violent. Nothing in there I can use, though. Now I'm just looking through my stuff. A lot of this stuff just got crammed into the shelves, so I would be able to deal with it later. Vaguely categorized. So I would sort of know what was in each shelf if I needed something. But I've been so busy with other stuff, I just kind of haven't really looked through them in a while. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, and that's just, okay. Oh, put that back. My back. I forgot to put back the mini Columbus. Yeah, I've been on for a few years now. But I like to keep adding and adjusting my outfit, because it's just kind of made out of random scraps of things. Oh, hell yeah, my little treasure box closes. Alright. Stuff to add to the shirt later. Shirt. The top. Not like there's much fabric on that thing. Alright. Okay, this is the back. I could at least, like, pin this in place. The little tiny bitty, it's like a little wooden box. Very thick. And I put in some little beads and stuff, and also this little fishing bobber, because why not? That I may use to add to other parts of the costume. Also this key. I might add this key somewhere, like make it part of a necklace. Have to kill me to get to the treasure chest. Either that or just ask very, very nicely, and I might give you the key. Primarily today I'm working on this skirt. Pinning a few new players in place. I guess I could start from the front and then just add sort of like a little thing in the back. Another layer between these two that gives it just a little bit more contrast. And then when I add this in here, I will add the wibbly wabies. Technical term, scientific term. Did I add that by hand at first? Kind of looks like it did. Time is it? Okay. 15 more minutes of self-mandated art time. Should do it this way again. Mm. Mm. Man, there's a stain here too, like the orange and yellow again. God dang. Okay, it's not very much wider here, so maybe I'll just like, um, yeah, maybe I'll just start going along the side, and then when I get there, I'll go at it from both sides. So when I get to the back, I'll just sort of bunch it all up. I think it'll look fine. Mm. Alright. Hydration check. At posture and stretch check. At oh god, elbow fucking made a noise. Don't like that. Mm, short there. Okay, once I'm done pinning this section, I'm gonna stop stream and take a break and maybe lay down or something. Still pretty anemic, and my back muscles are like seizing up. But I want to get to a good stopping point with this. Because if everything is already pinned, then when I'm able to, I can just run this through the machine, get this layer sewed in, be another step closer. Okay, I'll go from the other side. Yeah, gonna lay down and probably play more Disco Elysium all night. I gotta try not to stay up too late though, I might have to go help you with something tomorrow. Come on. Okay, then I just gotta figure out this back part. The fuck is texting me? Or messaging? I mean, they can do that. But also, my phone is being very dramatic about it. Okay, I can just roll that over like that. Right, I like that color mix, and I'm gonna have to chop that up a bit. Get the wavy thing going. And I want to sort of cross over with this one. Okay. Ah. My freaking back. Okay. Ow. Alright, I got a significant amount on this done that I wanted to, which is good. But, and now there's pieces of it all over my floor. I'm gonna just quickly stab myself with a pen. Oh, God. Okay. Alrighty. Got some of that done. Still a bit to do on it, but at least I'm not being too complex with it, so whatever. I'll get as much as I can done before next weekend, and if it's not finished, I mean, this outfit hasn't been finished for years, so whatever. Okay. Anyone still hanging out? Well, that's hydration and posture and structure. Do all your other checks, whatever checks you personally gotta do. I'm sure you know whatever they are. Okay, goodbye, good night, goodbye, bye, 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 bye.